Now, Linda, thank you so much for coming down today to do the Dettora Oils presentation for us for the help people with Parkinson's. Can you tell us, I know there's so much, we've had 2 hours back to back of so many different oils and how they help different things. But I know you treat your own dad with Parkinson's. So in a few minutes, could you please give us like the best things that you would use and suggest and recommend for people with Parkinson's, please?
Yeah, so for my dad, we really focused first on his digestive system because that was what was really the worst for him when he was more open to using the doTERRA stuff. So he had very chronic constipation. He was only going once a week. So I got him first a colonic irrigation, and then once we had that clean, I did a GX Assist cleanse, which is some oils that kill bad bacteria and viruses in the gut and go back as far into the intestines. And then we would have done a probiotic for 10 days. So then once you've got rid of the bad stuff, you put in all the good probiotics. Okay, and then he would have taken a digestive enzyme from doTERRA, 2 at lunch and 2 at dinner, and he takes them all the time. Those help him break down his food that he mightn't have as much in his diet that he needs. If you can't break down your food, it sits there, it's going to add to the constipation, which also taking a lot of medicines for the Parkinson's doesn't help as well with the constipation. So we did that, and he had, within like 2 to 3 months, he'd lost a ton of weight, down probably about 3 stone. He had to get a whole new wardrobe of pants, so he was quite happy about that actually. And he loves the doTERRA products now. So he also uses them for stress. He uses some of the mood oils. He likes Serenity and Balance and Console are some of his favorites. In the evening, in the morning, he'd use more citrus oils to kind of perk him up and make him more motivated to get up and do stuff for the day. And at night, he uses Serenity soft gels to help him sleep. And then what else? Yeah, so the new thing we're working with now is to see how the copaiba and the frankincense will help support the neurological system. So he's taking them internally 2 drops each a day. And yeah, and the latest thing, which we're going to be starting soon with his care, is this Boyd Truman Symphony of Cells Neurological Protocol, which he'll have to do 2 to 3 times a week. It's using about 7 or 8 different oils, and you put them on the back and the feet and by the nose. And yeah, I've heard raving reviews about this, so we're excited to try that next. But before you could go into that, it's better to just get the digestive system cleaned out and get yourself in a good foundation of health, and make sure that you've got that clear space to start with, and that, because otherwise you might just pull too much toxins out of the body and it can just be a little bit intense for somebody.
Sure, yeah, brilliant. And I know that's what you did with your dad, and you've had amazing results, and really great to hear that. One thing that comes up over and over again with our groups and different groups that I'm on around the world is the toxins through, sprays or pesticides, different things like that, or household cleaning chemicals. You can use your oils for that as well?
Yeah, so we can use stuff like lemon to, if we drink that in our water, it actually goes in and removes the petrochemicals that get stuck, the fat cells stick to protect us from that. A lot of the citrus oils would have that ability. So you can use that to help cleanse, and then obviously the detox products help get rid of that too. If you use the oils in the diffuser, the ones that are more cleansing to the air, those would also help get rid of some of the stuff that's floating in the air. And it's not just the synthetic stuff, but it's also mold, mildew, viruses that are in the air, all that stuff that's attacking our immune system constantly. And then, we want to get rid of toxic cleaning stuff in the house, especially if you've already got a disease that's just adding to it, that you don't need that, and that they are so easy to swap. And they're so much cheaper, and they smell better, and they boost the immune system of the whole house. So you can either use straight oils, add them to water, or we have this other cleaner that comes concentrated, and you can get about, I think it's 15 spray bottles out of that one little bottle. Wow. And it smells beautiful, and it cleans really, really well.
Would that really be as effective as stuff you get in the
They've
shop?
Actually, I could probably send you a picture of this. A lady did a test where she had 2 petri dishes with bacteria in it. I think she had 3 petri dishes actually. One she put regular purple cleaner, like the sprays. The other one she put bleach, and the last one she put On Guard cleaner concentrate. And the On Guard cleaner concentrate was the only one that had no growth. Wow. So you think in your mind that you need to douse everything with bleach, but in actual fact you do not, because the the essential oils kill viruses and bacteria. They can actually get inside of your cells and get to the source of the virus. And all they do is they just smother it with oil, so it can't replicate. So then it can't keep growing,
Makes
right?
sense, yeah.
So that's how it works on that level.
All right, okay.
But it's smart and it's from nature, so it doesn't kill all the good bacteria in your system.
Yeah.
So that's why it's safer to use that to boost the immune
Fantastic.
system.
Yeah, and presumably you use all that in your house. And
Yes,
yeah,
we do. Sprays as well. Like I used to be I've always been into smells. That's probably how I also love the oils, right? So I used to have all the plug-in things and loads of air fresheners, and so did my dad all our lives. I spent a fortune in Tesco's on that actually, and now we just use like €1 a week probably, and we have tons of spray bottles around the house, and they smell beautiful and they're actually good for us.
Yeah, because you think it would be more expensive with them, but it doesn't. It works out cheaper.
One bottle of oil could last you months and months and months, and would help your nerves, your anxiety, clean your house. You could brush your teeth. Like there's so many things that you could do with it. So it's like in the larger bottles there's 300 drops. So you're talking, you only need a drop usually to do most things. So it lasts quite a while.
Okay, and also on the toxins, perfume and aftershave, can be really detrimental for people.
And they go right in the bloodstream.
Yeah.
So I always tell people, if you have to use them, put them on the clothes at least, but you're still breathing that in.
Yeah.
So it's not ideal. It is hard for people who are so used to wearing perfume every day to let that go, that part of their life. I know it's a little bit hard for me, but once you find beautiful floral oils, beautiful mood blends, and you're putting that on, you get way more compliments, and you're boosting your health, and it's just a smarter way to put a nice smell on yourself. Never mind the health.
And would it last if you would have? I put this on.
I mean,
about 2 hours ago.
Whenever I go up, and
lovely.
I can get kind of used to the smells, but see this little necklace now. This is an aromatherapy necklace, so I put it on the little bead, and it's up by my face so I can smell it. But even if I've met someone hours after putting something on, they always say, "Oh my God, you smell so nice," because it's relaxing to them. If I greet them with a really synthetic perfume, it's not as So I think people are just wising up to what's good for them nowadays.
Definitely hearing a lot more about it now, and I do a lot of research, so I invited you to our talk today, and I wouldn't have invited you only for a lot of research, and so many people with Parkinson's around the world say that Dettora Oils for them are the best. So thank you very much for coming down.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.